And I don't know if you are celebrating Father's Day there, but happy Father's Day to all our awesome heroes. They are fathers indeed. Happy Father's Day. Give your father a shout out. Alright, so welcome to Happy Teens Community Channel and Identity Challenge. We've been doing the study 1, study 2, study 3, study 4. Study 5, and this is study 6, and I am Esther Archibong, your co-partner in this study. Well, I'm so excited that we are going to be continuing, and today's topic is something we get to see every day as we live. It's something about enforcing who we are, and the study is dealing with oppositions. Now, truth is, no matter how great, no matter how mighty, no matter how gifted, talented you are or we are, not everyone would want to agree with us. That's the truth. Not everyone would love you because they feel you're good. Not everyone would want to be in your team. No. Sometimes we have to enforce who we are. We have to tell them that, no, this is how far I can go. You understand? So it's like going to a mall to buy something. The truth is, not everyone can buy a particular thing in the mall, because of course some persons will not be able to afford that. You get? It's not pride. That's just how it is. Now, some persons can go with, like, say, $20. Let's say that's all the person went with into the mall, and that particular item is $120. Truth is, that person with $20 will not be able to buy it. It is not because that $120 thing is overhyped. It is just that is the worth of that thing. So we see perspectives and the way we see things could affect the way we value things. If I see something, if I perceive that something is really worth it, I can be willing to even spend that extra money, add more $100 to maybe $120 to buy that thing that is worth $120. But if I don't believe that, if I'm like, that thing, how can I be spending so much for that thing? It is because of my perspective. For instance, it's because I really don't believe that thing should be worth more like that. So you see, some people would not believe in you. That is the truth. Some people would not believe that you are much more. A very clear example is, the story of Jesus. Some persons thought that he was Elijah. Some persons thought he was Jeremiah. Some persons thought he was, one of those prophets. But Jesus knew that, yes, I am Christ. I am to deliver the whole world from their sins. I am Savior. So Jesus knew his worth. Now, whether every other person that agreed with that or not, that is not the bone of contention. The focus is, I am Christ, and Jesus knew that he was the Christ. And there was a time in Psalm 24, one of the places that we looked at in the study. We saw in Psalm 24 from verse 7 how a question was asked that said, who is this King of Glory? Now, I actually urge you to go back and look through Psalm 24 from verse 7 to 10. You'd see, lift up your heads, O ye gates. Be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors. Let the King of Glory come in. And a voice is saying, who is this King of Glory? Like saying, who be you? In Nigerian pidgin, who are you? And is it not the question that we get to answer? answer almost every day of our lives. Think of it. Who is this King of Glory? Like saying, who be you? In Nigerian pidgin, who are you? And is it not the question that we get to answer almost every day of our lives? Think of it. Who is this King of Glory? Like saying, who be you? In Nigerian pidgin, who are you? And is it not the question that we get to answer almost every day of our lives? Think of it. who are you? So different circumstances, different people, different things would want us to know our worth and stand firm in who we know about ourselves. Remember the $120 item we mentioned. Now, because every other person is coming in with $20, $10 to come and bid for that particular item, it doesn't mean. Now, because somebody came in with $10 doesn't reduce the value of that $120 item. So what the person in the mall does is to tell you that, okay, this item cannot go for anything less than that price. They enforce that worth. So the person that can afford it can now buy. I hope you understand. So it's simple. Every day of our life we'll be faced with that question. Who are you? Who is this King of Glory? Like, what stuff and what makes you the King of Glory? So that is when we have to know that we have to really sit back to know that nature that was revealed to us. We need to know who exactly we are. That nature that was revealed to us, we need to know so that we can defend who we are. So I hear the King of Glory say, the King of Glory say, the Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O ye gates. This is the Lord, the King of Glory talking. The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. So he enforced who he was. And the voice still said, who is this King of Glory? The second time. And he said, the Lord of hosts. He is the King of Glory, in case you don't know. And this is not arrogance. I heard someone say that no matter the famine in the jungle, lions don't eat grass. It's not pride. It's not arrogance. It's about knowing who you are. Now, so that you won't bend to circumstances. And so that you won't let anybody underuse, abuse, and maltreat you because of the way they think about you. Now, someone can think less about you. They may think you don't worth it. They may think you're not good enough. Now, regardless of what anybody thinks about you, you and I should be able to defend who we are. Oh, yes, I'm a conqueror. Oh, yes, I'm a child of God. Oh, yes, I've been bought with a price. Oh, yes, Jesus mediates for me 247. Oh, yes, I'm a royal priesthood. Oh, yes, I'm a holy nation. I'm blessed of the Lord. I'm favored. We should know these things about. I'm dominating. I have dominion. And that is why it's important to have yourself revealed to you. Remember, we talked about self-discovery. So if you've not gone through that video, please do well to go through that video so you really get what we're talking about. We have to discover ourselves in God so that when circumstances come, we can stand head up high and defend who we are. Now, the world is such a place that if you don't know who you are, you would be abused. Circumstances will come ask you, who are you? If you don't know who you are, you'll be maltreated because not everybody loves you. Not everybody likes you. And that is why it's important to learn and know about who we are so that we can stand victorious and so that we can defend who we are and stand in that truth. So that when circumstances come, you can say, this is the King of Glory, the Lord strong and mighty. This is the redeemed of the Lord. This is me, Esther Archibong. I am strengthened. I'm a conqueror, so I can't be defeated. So you don't allow people mess with your life and mess with your destiny and mess with everything around you because of what they think about you. No, you don't allow that. Because you know who you are. There will definitely be opposition. There will definitely be things that will come your way to sort of pull your ground. Like, check. But you don't allow people to deal with you because of what they think about you. Like we have said, you have to stand to defend who you are. Jesus knew that I'm the Messiah. I'm saving the world. So regardless of what other people thought about him, he wouldn't bend. He wouldn't agree to live less. He wouldn't live below standard. Now live beggarly. No, he is the Christ. He knew it. So just like you and I are victorious, strengthened by God, elevated, victorious, created in God's image and likeness. And now we know the truth about ourselves. What do? We live defending who we are. So we don't get, it's not like seeing a king get to play in the mud. You don't get to do anything that brings down that identity. You are a king and a priest, a royal priesthood. Now I don't know if you know what that means. A royal priesthood, a holy nation, called out of darkness into God's marvelous light, the light of the world, the salt of the earth. So there is no need trying to conform. There is no need trying to live towards the standard of the world, like it's being confined to a particular societal normalcy, right? Let's say, I don't know, because I know we hear a lot of things. Some persons can say, in this tribe or this particular tribe, they don't go above this. In this particular city, everybody in this city, they just behave like this. No, but we are different. You now know your true identity and you are living out to your fullest, deploying who God has created you to be. And whilst we are deploying, like we learned in the last study, certain things will come to ask questions, like they asked the King of Glory, what stuff are you made of? Certain things will come to question your identity. But please, this is the time to know how to oppose. So you oppose and defend yourself with what you have known. You insist on your personality. You insist on who you are. You insist on your identity. Now, when people know that that item is $120, what they can do is go get the money or walk away. Is either you get the money and buy what that's if you really need it, or you walk away. So that's how it is. People will treat you. You don't let people treat you out of what you don't be at the mercies of people's perception about you. That someone doesn't think you look wow enough shouldn't prick you, shouldn't disturb you at all, because you know who you are. So you don't start thinking and being depressed, or because certain persons don't accept you. Not everyone would accept you. That is truth. So what do? You stand and insist upon who you are, and you oppose the people that want to treat you less, because they will definitely come. So remember, this is Identity Challenge, Truth Every Teenager Should Know series, and today we are talking about dealing with oppositions. What do you do when oppositions come? You defend who you are. Stand your ground and say, yes, this is the King of Glory. Lift up your heads, O ye gates. Now, this is Esther Archibong, the redeemed of the Lord. What would you do, gates? Get out. I'm moving forward. And I'm not living as a mediocre. I'm living victorious all the days of my life. Alright, so I'm sure you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. And lest I forget my confession, I am Esther Archibong. And when oppositions come, I don't bend to them. I live victorious. I insist upon my revealed nature. I insist upon it. I act based on who I have known about myself. I grow daily, confronting the challenges of life and dominating, because I know who I am in Christ Jesus. So I will be hoping to see your comments, your likes, your subs. Yes, I need to thank people that have subscribed already. Thank you so much for subscribing to Happy Things Community channel, and it's been wonderful being here with you. Till I see you in the next video, be fine and happy Father's Day. Tell your father the loveliest thing ever.